What's going on, everybody? Southern Juju back with a little bit of different video for you guys today. Today we're going to be We're going to be checking out Facebook Marketplace vehicles and trying to find some good vehicles and trying to find some hoopties. I have a couple picked out. I'm not too sure how this video is going to do. I just wanted to try something a little different with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe below if you haven't already. And see you guys as we get started checking out these hoopties on Facebook Marketplace and maybe find some nice cars. So let's get on and go. So the first vehicle we have is a 2002 Chevy Avalanche sport utility pickup 4-door. They want $5,500 for it, and at first glance, you're like, it's a nice Avy. It looks okay personally. I'm not a big fan of the Avalanche. I just don't like a unibody truck. It's just not my thing. And I just don't like the look of them. And they're too boxy and bulky for me. That's just me. But overall, opinions aside, it's an okay looking truck. It looks clean. The paint looks relatively clean from what I can see from these pictures until, it looks pretty good. It looks like a, normal. It's got some kind of like, the plastics here kind of fade. I feel like they added a lot too much plastic right here and up here. That's what takes it away from me. Overall, clean-ish truck. Hold on. Is the bumper supposed to be like that? I don't know. Is the bumper I don't know if the bumper is supposed to be like that. I don't know. Like that looks too. I could be wrong, but that looks too far down for me. I don't know. Like I said, it looks like an okay truck until you start to look at the mileage. And if you look right there, 327,000 miles. 327,000 miles. No, thank you. We're gonna go ahead and chalk that down as a big no. Nobody wants something with 320,000. Nobody's gonna pay $5,500 for an Avalanche with 327,000 miles. You might get $1,500, maybe two, on a good day. Let's go ahead and read this description. Nice 2002 Chevy Avalanche 4x4 had high miles. So we're gonna say it has high miles, but runs great. Transmission was replaced. Have receipts for that daily driver. It's loaded cold AC. 4x4 works, which is a plus, always a plus. Nothing new but dependable. Asking $5,500 OBO cash. We're not gonna want to, So if you guys want to check it out, give them a call, I guess, or whatever. I mean, it looks okay. It's not a bad truck. It's not my kind of truck, but it's just like the seats like skin up, and it's like the interior looks relatively clean for a truck with 327,000 miles, but it's got 327,000 miles, and I cannot get over that. Like, I don't think anybody could get over that. But yeah, so 2002 Chevy Avalanche. If you guys want one, there's one for 327,000 for $5,500. You can go buy. Maybe you can offer them $50 in a case of beer. So yeah. Next vehicle is out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. 2006 Nissan Sentra, 300,000 miles. They want $1,200 for it, which is not necessarily a bad. I'd probably give you $800 for it if it runs and drives good. Let's take a look at some of these pictures. Obviously, we can go ahead and tell that the back has been shattered. Somebody got mad and punched the back, and it dented in. $1,200. There's that information for you. There's only 3 pictures, and one of them's right in front of the O'Reilly's. That's a good thing though. They're living right across from the parts store, right across from O'Reilly's. That's pretty sick. Like the bottom's rusted out right here. I can't really tell. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. It's kind of rusting out. It's dented up all back here. I don't know what the other side looks like. It might not even have another side. Let's read this description. It's 2006 Nissan Sentra, 300,000 miles. It's selling my 2006 Nissan Sentra as is, has over 300,000 miles. Over 300,000 miles. And still runs and drives smoothly. It will take you anywhere. Hot, heat, and cold air. It's being sold as is, $1,200 or best offer gets it. Yes, sir. That is OP. If you are selling, I mean, it's not. It's not. It's still a little high. 1,200 to me for this is a little high. Like 1,200 for a Sentra period is high. But if you're down, if you need a Sentra, go ahead. There's one in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, for you to go pick up. And some of these pictures, I can't do a lot of these talking because there's not a lot of pictures. The brakes are super small. It's a Sentra, but still, it's like, the trunk might come open on you. I don't know. Got the little mud flap and everything. But yeah, 2006 Nissan Sentra for you. If you want to go pick one up, there's one in your local neighborhood of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And we're going to move on to the next vehicle here. The next vehicle we're going to be checking out is a 1989 Chevy Camaro RS, the Mullet Mobile. Yes, sir. These old body Camaros. And I'm not going to lie to you. And people hate me for saying this. These body Camaros, I love them for some reason. I'm not a Camaro guy, but if I was to own a Camaro, it'd either be a '67 or one of these body styles. I just don't know why. I think it's just the cheap beatability on them. You can just beat them for some reason. I don't know why. It's just like I've seen a lot of these in movies. I just like the body style of them for some reason. I don't know. That's just me. Um, so $3,000 for an '89 Camaro RS, and we're gonna see why it's worth $3,000. It's got 100,000 miles on it. It's an '89. It's not, to me, 100,000 miles when it being an '80s model, anything over 20 something years old, is not that bad. To me. First of all, I see like black primer paint. It's got a red bumper. It's got a blue hood. At least on the bottom, it's blue. No quarter panels that are on the vehicle. The motor, I can see the valve covers are off, and the looks to be the intake is off as well. Take a look at some of these pictures. Obviously, the glass. They said this stuff is really hard to find. I'm not a Camaro enthusiast, but they say this back hatch is really hard to find. I've kind of just watched some videos on them, and they say a lot of them are hard to find. The door handle's coming off. You don't need that. It's a race car. You climb through the window because it's a Camaro. Um, it's like 3 different shades of red. We have like black to like maroon primer, and then like here is like okay. It's like this was like still got the clear coat on it. The glass seems to still be in the vehicle, which is good. That's always a good sign. There's not I don't know about this one, but it's 3 out of 4. So blue hood, yeah, metallic blue hood, and it's got no quarter panels on the front. And this is all the pictures. Oh, interior, we got interior pictures. Oh my gosh. So we have the cloth seats because it would be an RS. What's a Camaro without like cloth seats when you hit them that just dust just and looks to be that's a B&M shifter. We got a B&M shiftage right here, which is performance. That's like 1,000 horsepower. This thing's a race car, like for real. Um, it doesn't have a knob on it, but okay. We have the Camaro just stock steering wheel. Dash seems to be a little cracked. It's got a little crackage in it. That's okay. We don't need all that. I don't know what's going on right here. I don't know what that is. Like I said, I'm not a Camaro guy. I don't know what that is, dude. I don't know what that is. Is that the bottom of the dash? Okay, and seems to be a 305, 350. We'll figure that out in a second. So the motor's completely, the heads are still on it, but you have the intake off, push rods, and the valve covers off. No carburetor. All the wirings just hooked. It seems to be ratchet strapped into the vehicle as we speak. Um, that means performance. And so, yeah, that's all the pictures. We've done one of the other pictures. Now, let's go ahead and read this description because I really want to see why this thing is worth $300,000. Not 300. Yeah, okay, $3,000 because I'm looking more like a 1,200. Just because it's that body style that I like, and you guys can just fight in the comments on what you think this thing is worth. Truthfully, if you these cars, tell me what you think they're worth. Generally, I'm just going off what I think personally. I don't know what they're worth. They could be worth more. They could be worth less. I'm just going off what I think because, like I said, I like this body style Camaro. I would probably pay $1,200 for it the way it sits with if it had T-tops. T-tops make the car for me. I really just like them because of the T-tops. It's like a cheap model Trans Am. Oh, but a Camaro's not a Trans Am. It's okay. Okay, that's a different story. So he says back up for sale now, 3rd gen '89 Chevy Camaro project car. Obviously, it's not running. So obviously, guys, it's not running. So please don't be one of those guys who ask if it runs. No, I don't know if the motor runs either. I bought it as is. Motor is a 350, so I was right. It's a 305, 350. Car is solid and is in good condition for project. I have the fenders and a bunch of extra parts for it. Just need a few things to be built. Asking 3,000 OBO. Hook me up if interested. Not really looking for services, especially boats. So don't ask. This man does not like boats. He's got a Dodge in the background. He does not like boats. So don't trade a boat. Don't offer this man a boat. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's just rough to me. I don't know. It's a hoopty. It's certified hoopty. I mean, it would probably run. It probably sounds good if it ran. It's just a hoopty. I mean, it's ratchet strapped into the back of in the motor. So it's something. All right. It's something. So '89 Camaro RS. If you want it, it's out of Beloit, Wisconsin. So check it out. Check out this '89 Camaro. I'm not saying it might not be a bad car. I just don't know. I'm not seeing the, and usually I'm pretty good about seeing the bigger picture. I'm just not seeing it with this Camaro. I don't know. I don't know. The next vehicle we're going to be looking at, and I'm not necessarily, this video is kind of on the hoopty-ish side. This is not a hoopty, but I just wanted to put this in the video because I thought this thing looked sick, and I had to show it. We had a 1997 GMC Sierra long bed, and according to the Kelley Blue Book value, it's it's way overpriced. But I can kind of see why. This is a old school truck. I mean, this is what you had if you rolled up to this in the high school parking lot. You were goated. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It's got the chrome handle, like the fire truck handle on the side. It's got the good fender flares, and they're really well done. They're not cheaply put on there. I mean, it's black on gray, which is a beautiful two-tone color combination. It's got the cowl induction hood. We got the headache rack in the back, the roof, the suicide bars, whatever you want to call them, in the back. It's got the just off this picture alone, it's got the cab cover thing that goes over the cab. It's got some awesome old school mud grips, like on 16s or 15s, which is unheard of now. I hardly ever see people run 16s or 15s. That's like a 16. That's like a 16 at most. 16 could be a 15. We'll find out. Maybe he says it, but that's insane. You don't see that, and I bet you this thing's probably running the 350. Maybe probably an automatic. It's got the running boards, man. It's got the push bar on the front. This is an awesome truck, and I'm not even a Chevrolet guy, but this is an awesome truck. I really admire this truck, and I respect this truck because it's a sick truck. So let's go and look at some of these pictures. Oh my gosh, this thing is awesome. Like, and I know we guys, it's just an old work truck. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. GMC 1500. It's an old model. I mean, it's that good. I love these. We had a Chevrolet. It was an '89 Chevrolet. Um, that was kind of like this, but it didn't have these. It didn't. The tires weren't as big, but it was like sand dust, like a sandy brown color. But it didn't have. It was like, and it's got the lights on the roof. Oh man, this thing is nice. It's got the push bar. Oh man, Fatman's Garage. www.fatmansgarage.com. Go check that dude out, because if he built this truck, this thing is awesome. Um, this thing, I like it. I like it. Even if it's 200,000 miles, I don't care. Oh, dude, the interior. Oh man, interior is clean. It was driven. This is not a, and this is probably just, you can kind of tell this is, yeah, spray paint. You can kind of tell it's spray paint, but when you're driving something like this, you don't care. You don't care. You know. I mean, it would look sick if it was an F1, a 90s model F-150, but I'm not gonna. I give credit where credit's due. I'm not gonna hate on this truck. So let's go ahead and read the description. Apparently, like I said, apparently it's way overpriced, but we're gonna see. I mean, I probably wouldn't pay $21,000 for it, because that's just me. I don't feel like a truck that's going on 25 years old isn't worth $21,000. But that's just me. So it does have a 350, the 5.7, custom build lifted GMC K1500. Runs and drives great, guaranteed to get you lots of attention. Yeah, buddy. Stainless steel headers, custom dual exhaust, cold air intake, IROC super swampers. So he's running on 15s. Audio pipe, watt amp. So he got some subs, and this thing bumping. This thing sounds good, and it's bumping down the road. LED headlight conversion, custom roll bar, floodlights, power windows, and power seats. That's one thing I've never, for me, is I'm 6'5". I've never needed seats in a single cab. I've owned 3 of them, and I've never needed seats in a single cab. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Beautiful truck, man. I don't know if you see this video or not, but this is the best the best thing we got on this video so far. But yeah, like I said, it's I love it. I love the truck. I love the truck. I love what you're doing with it, and whatever. The last vehicle we're going to be looking up is the ultimate hoopty wagon. This thing is the Pimp Mobile, Mount Vernon, Illinois. First of all, that is the fattest four-wheel I've ever seen. Not going to lie, that thing is chunked. Homemade tractor, 2021 homemade tractor. Doesn't give a description, just says $650. But we're going to take a look at this thing. We're going to take a look at this thing. Obviously, you can put all your babies in the back, all your women's. You're a big pimp. You can probably fit 100 back there. We're rocking at drag slicks in the front, and we got mud grips in the back, all-terrains, like some Nito all-terrain tires back there. We got American flag because America. This thing is stands, bro. This thing is awesome. This thing's probably running about it's probably a Predator 212 in it. The seat looks comfy. Obviously, it's going to be warm. You got heated seats. Come on, bro. What's it? I think it's like I really don't even know what this thing's sitting on. Like the front. Like, what is the frame? Is that like a top of a top of a toolbox or something? Like it looks like a top of a toolbox. It looks cool though. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I would whip it. I would whip it. It's been on there for 4 weeks. If you want a 2021 homemade tractor with tassels, American flag, and a place to put your all the women you're gonna be getting in this thing. It's got chrome, bro. It's shiny chrome. You can't go wrong with it. This thing's a drag monster. This thing probably runs 8. Okay. In the full mile. I'm just playing. This thing probably does like 170 miles an hour down the interstate though, for real. Like I said, this was the last vehicle we're gonna be doing. I seen it and I was like, oh my gosh, and it's like, I guess they're having a yard sale or something. I don't know, but it looks cool. I'd own it. I would own this thing in a heartbeat. It's an awesome vehicle. It's an awesome vehicle. So, but yeah. I mean, this takes a cape for Hoopty, and I mean that in the best way possible. This is a Hoopty Pimp Mobile if I've ever seen one. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this episode of Facebook Marketplace Reviews. I don't know how this video is going to do. I don't know how I'm going to edit it. I don't know when it's going to come out. I figured I'd try something new on the channel. And wait a minute. Is that a General Lee Silverado? That is a General Lee. It's a Blazer. What? Blazer? It's a Silverado, but it's a Blazer. And it's rusted all the way. Jesus. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, back to the outro. I just had to say it. So with that being said, we're going to be hopping on out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this different installment of the video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think these Hoopties are worth. If you have some cars you want to be reviewed on Facebook Marketplace, I will be leaving my email in the description. Send me an email of a Facebook Marketplace link or a car you want me to review, and I will see about doing it. We'll make another video. I'm trying to get some new content out to you guys. I'm trying to push some content to you, and hope you guys enjoy it and hope you guys like it. I've really had fun just sitting here talking about cars for a second and doing something a little different. With that being said, I'm going to hop on out of here. So until next time, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.